CEO Mark Zuckerberg introduced what he calls the metaverse, a platform where users will interact in virtual and augmented realities. He also said Facebook would change its name. Take a listen.
To reflect who we are and what we hope to build, I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is now Meta. Our mission remains the same. It's still about bringing people together. Our apps and their brands, they're not changing either. And we are still the company that designs technology around people. But now we have a new North Star to help bring the metaverse to life. And we have a new name that reflects the full breadth of what we do and the future that we want to help build.
That announcement comes as Facebook, or Meta, is under intense scrutiny over its content moderation policies. A whistleblower leaked documents that have raised concerns that the company is putting its profits ahead of the safety of its users. Let's bring in now New York Times technology correspondent Mike Isaac for more on this. Mike, thanks so much for joining us. The idea of a so-called metaverse isn't new, but can you explain exactly what it is?
Yeah, of course. Well, I think it's largely theoretical at this point. A lot of this stems from a really popular book in tech circles in Silicon Valley called Ready Player One, which essentially is sort of an extended universe on how people might connect to each other in the future, whether it's through virtual reality or augmented reality glasses, or just sort of a continuous different way to walk through worlds and connect with people all over the world. This is something that Mark Zuckerberg has been really interested in and excited about for months, if not years now. But they really are leaning into it over this next few years. And I think this name change is really emblematic of the future of what he wants his company to look like.
And you said it's theoretical, so is it even significant, the change from Facebook to Meta? Or is this just a distraction from the recent conversation on the dangers of Facebook's products?
Yeah, I mean, the timing is pretty suspect. And look, all of this, and Facebook has even said, a lot of this stuff is years away. Some of it will require big breakthroughs in physics. The type of glasses that Mark Zuckerberg envisions us using would be, as about lightweight and thin as the glasses that I'm wearing right now, but with much more technology stuffed into them. So it really is sort of discussing things that are a very long way off, but I also think it has the added benefit of sort of distracting from a lot of the issues that they have going on right now, especially with the Facebook papers coming out, for sure.
The timing is certainly interesting. Now, there are already concerns over Facebook's dominant role in society. How do you moderate content in a metaverse of billions of people?
Yeah, I mean, it's this real sort of tension on, is this thing going to actually become real? Which, again, there are no sort of guarantees that it actually will become real. Versus, or is it going to be another one of these situations where, just like when Facebook was built, things get crazy, there's almost no real moderation of content, and they have to sort of do a backwards-paced look at all the really bad stuff that's happening in the network. There was a moment during this presentation this morning where Nick Clegg, their VP of Policy and Communications, said that we're going into this thinking about how we can shape this and be safe in the future. But I think at this point it's so theoretical and so barely nascent that it's hard to say what that might even look like.
And we heard Mark Zuckerberg say that the company isn't really changing. So what does this mean practically for users?
I think for users of Facebook, for users of Instagram, for users of WhatsApp, it's not going to mean much difference at all. They recently, in their earnings report, spun off what's called Facebook Reality Labs, the division that's responsible for building hardware, into a separate segment. They expect to be investing tens of billions of dollars into building this hardware over the next few years, over the next probably 10 years, and have basically said, look, this is a long-term vision for us. We're still going to have these social products to where we make all of our money and where all of our revenue comes from to essentially fund what we think will be the future, which is coming from Facebook Reality Labs. But short term, it's not going to mean very much difference.
And any idea on when we could start using this metaverse?
I think the closest version of it you can get to right now is through their Oculus virtual reality headsets, which are on sale right now. They have a thing called an Oculus, I think it's called I forgot the name actually, but the Oculus headsets, that's the cheapest, around $300. You can get at Best Buy, you can get online. It's actually back ordered because people were buying it in larger quantities when the pandemic came on. And it gives you like a glimpse of what the sort of virtual worlds are that look like right now. They also have a Ray-Ban collaboration in these smart glasses that just came out recently. And it's not exactly what I would call augmented reality, but it is a taste of having cameras on your face and being able to upload video to your social networks.
I will say my kids will love this and already have their own versions of Oculus glasses and all that stuff at home. So they're looking forward to this. Well, New York Times technology reporter Mike Isaac, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Stephanie. Appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.